Have you ever heard the saying, سَبَقَ السَّيْفُ الْعَدْلِ, the sword preceded the blame? It's a famous Arabic proverb that carries a powerful meaning and an unforgettable lesson. In today's video, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, I'll be going through the story behind this proverb, so stick around. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So the story behind this proverb goes that an Arab man sent his son into the desert to find his lost camels. The son went out with his sword, but he did not return for a long time. The father waited and waited, but he did not return, and he also looked for him and could not find him. One day, whilst this father was traveling with a man, they stopped in a place. The man said, "A while back I was here and there was a boy," and he described the boy. And he said, "I killed him." Now this rung bells in the father's head, as it sounded like his son. And the man told him that I also took this sword from him. Now the father said, "Can I take a look at the sword?" And the man handed it over. Upon further inspecting the sword, he realized that this was his son's sword, and he took it and struck the man. He killed him, and then the people came and blamed the man, saying to him, "How could you kill him in one of the sacred months?" Now in these sacred months, you're not allowed to kill anybody, so this is why they blamed him. And in response, he said, "سَبَقَ السَّيْفُ الْعَدْلِ, the sword preceded the blame," meaning it's too late, the action is already done. So سَبَقَ السَّيْفُ الْعَدْلِ refers to situations where actions are taken so quickly that there's no time for regret or reproach. The sword refers to an irreversible act, yani a safe is the sword, whilst the blame refers to the aftermath whereby people may criticize or question the actions taken. Yani al-adl is the blame and sabaqa is to proceed. This story reminds us that some actions are so swift and final that there's no going back. So before taking any action, we should stop, pause and think, because once the sword falls, there's no room for regret. So a real life example of where we could use this method is a father who is in debt. Now he needs to pay off this debt today. So what does he do? He goes and sells his car for half the price, for half its value. Once it's done and he's paid off his debt and the family finds out, they come to him and they say to him, "Why didn't you consult us? Why didn't you tell us? We could have borrowed money, we could have done this, we could have done that." In response, he would say, "سَبَقَ السَّيْفُ الْعَدْلِ, the sword has preceded the blame." Just like the father in this example, sometimes in our lives we all have to make quick decisions. Now sometimes the decisions and their outcomes can be good and sometimes they can be bad. Do you have any experiences whereby you had to make a quick decision? Was the outcome good or was it bad? Please share your experiences in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.